Professor Jakobsen.
Oh, yes. You must be Mr. Vine, the gentleman who's going to look after us.
That's right.
Well, I'm delighted to meet you.
How do you do? Allow me.
Oh, thank you. At a time like this, I feel I have to overcome gravity before gravity overcomes me. What apples were to Isaac Newton, suitcases are to Henrik Jakobsen. Ah, this is my assistant, Miss Lindberg.
Miss Lindberg, it'll be a pleasure having you.
Having me where, Mr. Vine?
Your car's waiting, sir. I'll take you through customs.
Thank you. Was discovering the frequency of gravitational waves. That would change the wave's frequency so that they're repelled rather than attracted. You're a scientist, Mr. Vine?
In which field? I'm sorry, I assumed it was physiology. You seem to have an obsessive interest in anatomy. Are all the arrangements made?
All according to plan, miss. Leave everything to me.
Excuse me, Professor. We have some late mourners.
Allow me to introduce myself, Professor. My name is Pickering. This is Maltby. We are here on behalf of the British government.
I'm honored, gentlemen. On behalf of my dead brother. I'm sure August will be delighted to know that the British government is taking such an interest in his funeral.
We wondered if we could get down to the question of discussing regrav with you.
Perhaps you could talk more comfortably outside.
Oh, yes, of course, outside. Shall we, Professor? My dear Professor, you must realize the urgency of our business. In return for the blueprint, we can arrange to pay you £2 million this evening.
Believe me, after my brother's murder and my own experiences, no one is in a greater hurry than I. But this evening is out of the question.
But why, Professor?
I'm 99% certain that my blueprint will work. But I've got to be 100% certain before I entrust it to anybody. In altering the direction of gravity, I'm dealing with infinitesimal entities. The slightest error in adjusting my gravity monitor could have disastrous consequences.
Yes, we understand that, Professor. Naturally, we would prefer to have the blueprint perfected. In the meantime, your work is so far advanced that I'm sure the British government can find competent scientists to confirm the blueprint for you.
I'm afraid not. I have some figures I want to feed to a computer. Then it will take 3 or 4 days to check and analyze the final results. I promise you the blueprint by Friday.
I don't want to be an alarmist, Professor, but just supposing that our enemies really succeed in their attempt on your life. Now, what happens to all your work then? 20 years of work for nothing.
Not at all. If anything should happen to me, I made arrangements with my bank in Switzerland to have a file of information sent to Julia. Oh, Miss Lindberg, my assistant.
He can work from your notes, then why can't our British scientists do the same?
I'm afraid you won't shift him, gentlemen. Henrik's as stubborn as a mule as far as his work is concerned. Wait and be patient.
Now, if you will excuse me, I'd like to spend a little time that's left with my brother.
I'm sorry your visit seems to be such a waste of time, Jim. Settle the financial details now. It does seem an ideal opportunity. We want a cash transaction and immediate transport to the United States. These are our terms.
It's been a pleasure to do business with you, Miss Lindberg. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.